you have to stop buying this weapon in Counter-Strike 2. Today, I'm going to give you a PSA on why you are an absolute noob if you keep force buying the Scout, getting it up every round. So many of us are making such horrible decisions when it comes to buying this weapon, and plus, we just have no clue how to use it. So I'm going to give you both sides of the coin today. I'm going to tell you why it's bad, but also if you do have it, I'm going to teach you what you need to do in order to have the most impact or use it when it makes sense. So I know this is something that is very controversial. So many players do not want to hear this. I've talked about it in the past. If you guys play with me in my club over on Faceit or watch my streams on twitch.tv/CoJoMo, you know I rant about this with people all the time. You are trolling yourself with the Scout because you are limiting your impact and your ability to help your teammates in the round. First, let's talk about something. The Scout is $1,700. This is not expensive, but this also isn't cheap. It is not like you are just buying like a Tech 9 or something inexpensive on an Eco or something. You are pretty, invested when you're buying this. You're spending a decent amount of change on this gun. So it makes absolutely no sense when we're not utilizing it properly. The biggest thing I see people doing, and it makes zero sense to me, is they are buying it round 2 after they've won the pistol. If you win the pistol round on every map except Dust 2, in my opinion, you shouldn't be buying the Scout. If you win the pistol round, the other team is going to have SMGs, they're going to have pistols, they're going to have guns that are going to be very, swarmy. They're going to swarm at you. So why on earth would I ever want to have a gun that does it one shot? It's a sniper that doesn't one shot unless I hit the head. I understand all of you guys are insane on the Scout and only hit headshots. I get it. But 2, you need a crowd control weapon, right? If you're arch side, even if you won the round and 5 Tech 9s are running at you, I get that you can limit your angles and shoot one at a time, do all this stuff. But also, guys, an MP9 would just be better in all ways in that case. Boom, they're running through mid. I get the first damage or kill. Boom, I get some more damage. I can fall back and do the same exact thing, but better with a gun that shoots more bullets. So that is the most important reason and the biggest mistake on why you shouldn't be doing that when you win the prior round. There's almost no circumstance I think is acceptable outside of Dust 2 when you win a round that you should be using the Scout. Dust 2 is just so long range, it's hard to get ran down. I understand that. But maps like Inferno, Anubis, even Train's getting a little more long range, obviously. It's just like, guys, you're so much better off doing other things, and it's gonna make you a better player as well. You are a noob if you just keep buying this over and over and over. I'm sorry. I know this video is offending Scouter, by the way. I'm sorry, Scouter. But yeah, I do have to give you a message though. If you do use this gun, how to get the best skins possible on it, like this Turbo Peak.
Thank you to the sponsor of today's video, SkinsMonkey. They are one of the greatest and easiest to use CS2 trading sites out there. You can swap out the skins you do not like for brand new ones that are so much more fresh. Even skins that are trade locked can be secured by adding them to your backpack. The greatest thing about the site is that you can buy skins for so much cheaper with a 35% deposit bonus when you use my code CoJo. Make sure to check out the freebie section where you can get a free skin just by completing tasks. On top of the bonuses, you also get a $5 bonus when clicking the link in the description.
All right, guys. So that's my biggest pet peeve is stop buying it when we have won a round. Now, let's just cover basics. Let's cover easy stuff. There should never be 2 Scouts when you are on T side on, like every map. There should be 1 Scout. If there's ever somebody else scouting, like freaking sell it, guys. Sell a Scout, get yourself a Mac-10, a rifle, something else. It's not worth it, right? Because this is the reason. I hate a T side Scout. I think T side scouting is so useless because yeah, sure, you could hit someone crossing mid here. You could do damage, right? Like, of course we can hold people that are walking lane, but especially in pugs and in matchmaking, dude, what ends up happening is when 2 people just have a Scout or even just 1 person, dude, it just turns into an absolute bait fest. Bro, we got a freaking bait fest coming out here where we have 2 guys now instead of scaling in. This guy could have a Mac-10 trading with the team, going up there doing that. Now we have 2 guys sitting here literally going like this. One's holding CT and one's just holding Coffin. Cool, you're locking it down. If they peek in, you're gonna hit them for 70 and they're still gonna kill your teammates, but cool. And also, like, if they don't peek you and they're just sitting here on site, like, we're doing nothing. Also, it's just a very bad offensive weapon. I get you have a high movement speed, of course, understandable, but like, if you're coming in here and trying to deal with like crossfires and stuff like that, this is just opping too, by the way. Like, this is the same thing with the op. Like, you just can't deal with it as dynamically if you have a weapon that shoots multiple bullets at the same time. So, or not at the same time, but like in sequence. Overall, like it's just absolutely troll. It's honestly really bad, and genuinely I just don't get the reason why, especially guys on T side. So this is why it kind of frustrates me on T side as well. Think about what we can do. Round 2, say you're a really good operator and you're like, I just need a scope. Bro, buy a Mac 10 then and farm money. You get more money with the Mac 10, the reward, all the bullets. But 2, like say you're just not, you know, you want a rifle or something, so that's why you get an SSG. Bro, you can spend $100 more and get a Galil that has 35 bullets and farms on ecos, right? It just mows them down. Plus you can use it in the rifle round because it's practically a like a T-side M4. That's essentially what the Galil is. So makes no sense. Like T-side almost never buy it. Dust 2 is the exception. And you know, you can on some other maps like Train. I get it. There is a time and place. I'm not telling you to never buy it. I'm just telling you that you're buying it way too much. So on CT side, let's talk about how we can use it. And sorry guys, I'm still a little sick, so dealing with that. But CT side, we can use it a little bit more. On Inferno, no, I like stop buying it on Inferno. It's useless. But the exception is if we lose pistol round, that's a great round to do it, because the T's are probably going to be a little more spread out, a little more confident, right? Oh, we won the pistol round. They're gonna be broke. So you can do things like swing mid here early and try to go for that opening pick. Whatever you do with the scout, try to put yourself in upping positions. So many players buy the scout and they just get caught off doing the dumbest things, like coming into your halls and not being able to fall back. You always need to be able to fall back if possible with a scout. Why? Because if you don't headshot them, if you shoot them in the body, you're dead. If somebody peeks me in halls here and I was playing like a rifler, I body shot him for 70, cool, he's just killing me. You have to be able to fall back, boom, come back here, fall back, boom, fall back, fall back, fall back. If you're not able to fall back with a scout or have super long range distance, you're not gonna be able to do anything. Same thing why like a scout should never be like peeking here. Like a scout should never be peeking B. This is so troll. If you're ever scouting on B side in front, you are absolutely like throwing the game, because like what are you doing, right? Like it's like cool, you can have headshots, you can do all this stuff, but genuinely, man, anything you could do with the scout, you can do it so much better with a rifle anyways. It's like, well, coach, I can headshot the guys on these angles. Okay, I mean, cool, you could do the same thing with a deagle, or like if you're saving, right? If you're saving a deagle, or if you're on a gun round, you could double dink someone in the head with an M4. I get the scout technically is faster there, but you get the exact point I'm trying to make. Also guys, just realize with the scout, if you are forced into a position where you have to fight people, no scoping is unbelievably accurate. Like it is scary how accurate the scout's no scoping is. Also, if you guys like, bro, if you want to train and get good at the scout, it's also really good at jump scouting. There's a good window where you can just become fully accurate. So that is something that if you have it, you can take advantage of. A lot of people become brilliant with this. Like they become insane with the jump scouting. So just realize that this is a thing that is possible. You are accurate. Don't be surprised if people kill you while jump scouting. But yeah, overall, we just shouldn't be buying it. So hopefully you guys learned something today. Hopefully you learned why you shouldn't be buying the scout. I want to shout out all of my YouTube members. You guys are absolutely incredible. Thank you for supporting the channel. I offer 2 different options, a $3 option and then a $10 option. It's absolutely free, you know, optional to do, guys, not free. If you want to support for free, hit that subscribe button, turn those notifications on, join the Discord, and keep killing it, guys. I'm going to go stream now. I'm going to be live playing with my club on Face It. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out. Peace out.